He was a millionaire, an aristocrat, a Rockefeller. All of it was a lie. 1978, a small German town. A 17-year-old boy boards a plane and disappears forever. His name was Christian Gerhard Reiter, but he never used that name again. He arrived in America with one suitcase and one dream: to become anyone but himself. First identity, British aristocrat Christopher Mountbatten. People believed every word. Then a Hollywood producer, then a cardiologist, then a Wall Street broker. But in 1985, something went wrong. Two people disappeared, John and Linda Sohus. They lived next door to our man and vanished the same day he did. Police searched for years, no trace, no bodies, the case went cold. And our man, he just took a new name and started over. 1992, New York City. He appears in high society as Clark Rockefeller. Rockefeller, one word that opened every door in America. He owned a $60 million art collection, all fake, nobody noticed. 1995, he meets Sandra Boss, Harvard, McKinsey, a millionaire. She fell in love instantly. They married, had a daughter. For 12 years she paid for everything. He never worked a single day. But Sandra started noticing things. No family photos, no documents, no stories from the past. 2006, she hired a private investigator, and the world collapsed. Clark Rockefeller didn't exist. The real Rockefellers confirmed they had never heard of him. Divorce. Court. The daughter stayed with her mother. He was allowed 3 supervised visits a year, and then he made the biggest mistake of his life. July 2008, a scheduled visit with his daughter, a social worker nearby. Everything under control, or so it seemed. 1 second, he grabbed his daughter, shoved the worker, jumped into a limousine, gone. FBI, national manhunt, his face on every screen in the country. For 6 days, the whole world searched for Clark Rockefeller. Nobody even knew his real name. But he made one mistake. He bought an apartment in Baltimore. A realtor recognized his face from the news. FBI surrounded the building. They called him and said, "Your yacht is sinking at the marina." He walked out, straight into the hands of federal agents. His daughter was found inside the apartment, unharmed. But the story wasn't over. Fingerprints revealed the truth. No Rockefeller, just Christian Gerhard Reiter, a German, a fugitive. And then investigators remembered. 1985, John and Linda Sohus, the missing neighbors. In 1994, bones were found buried in the backyard of that house. Back then, nobody knew whose they were. Now they did. 2013 trial. The jury didn't take long. Guilty of first-degree murder. 27 years to life. The man with 1,000 names finally got just one. Inmate number 2800458. But here's the strange part. At trial, they asked him, "Which name did you like the most?" He smiled and said nothing. 30 years, 7 identities, 1 murder, and a world that believed every single word. Who was he really? Nobody knows, not even him.